Alright, how you doing? This is Vic Camp here, and today we're going to be doing a video. It's a follow-up from the 1951 Bally Coney Island Bingo Pinball Machine. This time we're looking at a 1961 Bally Bingo Pinball Machine called Lite. This game here was made 10 years later by Bally, and it's one of my favorite games. I grew up playing this game en route in the big city I grew up in New Jersey, so they were actually everywhere. They were being operated by many people in many establishments. So, in 1961, Bally made quite a few bingos, and this one just happened to be a 6-card game, which are my favorite. This has a beautiful back glass. I don't know if you can see all the mirror trim on this. Gorgeous. And the play feels really nice too. Just really good looking play feel here. Not too much artwork. There are some pretty ladies on the play field. And who knows if this was kind of mimicked after the Radio City, New York, Radio City Rockettes. Just a guess. Who knows? They did make themes back then and copied things. The artists, when they manufactured games from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. So, in 1961, Bally had cost the player a little bit more to play. The Coney Island Bingo, which is just over there in the corner, was a nickel a play in 1951. And I think 1961 was the year, or close to that, that the games became 10 cents a play. As you can see, there's a lot of dimes here. And here are the scorecards for this game. Again, this game plays very similar to the Coney Island. Only thing this game has and doesn't have are just a couple of features that set the Coney Island and the Lite apart. And those features are: the player now has 3 more extra cards, 4th, 5th, and 6th cards. So that's double the amount of cards the player gets, which is really nice. Gives the player a chance for more numbered combinations. It gives it a little bit more to keep track of too, which the bingo player has to do a lot of thinking when he plays this game, or play any bingo. So the 6 cards is different than the 3-card Coney Island from 1951. And also, Bally incorporated what they call the yellow line. Each card, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th card, have a yellow line in it. And that yellow line pays the player a little bit more replays than a regular line that just has the white numbers in it. And the yellow payout is on the payout card. I'll explain what the yellow line does. If this is the first card here, this red line on the card, which is red, matches the first card, which is actually red. The second card is green. Third card is orange. Second card green. Third card orange. It may not look green, but it's green. I don't know why it looks blue on the screen here, but I want to explain that to you. So what happens is, let's just say the player puts one diamond and gets the first card. For 3 in a line, it'll pay him 4 games, which is normal. Coney Island does the same thing. But if he gets 3 in a line on the yellow on the first card, he'll get 12 games. That's a lot more games. The player on the first card gets 4 in a line, he'll get paid 20 games. Identical to Coney Island, that pays 4 in a line, 20 games. But if the player gets 4 in a line yellow, he'll get 60. And so on. 5 in a line is 100 on the white numbers, and 5 in a line is 160 on the yellow. And as you can see, if you go to the 6th card, or the 5th card, brown, or the 4th card, the blue, the payouts are really high. Let's, for example, take a look. First card, 3 in a line is 4. Second card, 3 in a line is 4. Third card, 3 in a line is 4. Fourth card, 3 in a line is 8. Fifth card, 3 in a line is 16. And sixth card, 3 in a line is 32. So that's quite a difference. 3 in a line on the first 4, 3 in a line on the 6, 32. So the player really has to try to light up that 4th, 5th, and 6th card for big payouts. But this particular game, for the first dime, the player will get the first card. For the second dime, the player will get the second card. For the third dime, the player will get the third card automatically. But for the 4th dime, he doesn't always get the 4th card. That 4th card will light up at random. The player must put in as many dimes as it takes to light the 4th card. Same goes for the 5th, and same goes for the 6th. These 4 cards, 3 cards on the bottom of the back glass here, 4th, 5th, and 6th, light up at random and cost a dime each, and you can sometimes put quite a few dimes in to light all the cards up. Also on this game is another feature. It's built into the electrical system. The player will, at random, get a chance for any of the center numbers on the card. The center number on the first card is a 16. Center number on the second card is a 15. Center number on the third card is a 17, and so on. 20 on the 4th, 22 on the 5th, and 21 on the 6th. So they call that the center spot number when lit. That happens as you're dropping dimes into the game. It happens at random, and you never know when it's going to occur. So they are, the entire features are the yellow line, center spot number, and your payouts, color-coded payouts, all differ in amounts. So basically it's a simple game like Coney Island, and it was 10 years later made. There were so many more other games that Bally made, Bingo Pinballs in '61, but they're Magic Screen, Turning Corners, Magic Pockets, Moving Lines, Screen games, you name it. And Bally were producing them also, but I like the simple 6-card games, especially for home use. Since you're not getting paid off, it's easier and quicker, and you play more games, and I love to play rather than drop a lot of nickels in to build up big games. But we'll get to the other multi-coin bingos later that were made in '61. I actually have one, I think, from 1961. So, very simple game, light a line. 6 cards, the first 3 cards light up automatically for 3 dimes. 4th, 5th, and 6th are at random. You have to spend more dimes than you want sometimes to get them lit. And only a couple features. Yellow line feature and the center spot number. So this is the entire gameplay instructions for the 1961 Bally Lite. Bally also made quite a few other titles and 6-card games, they were, in 1961. Lite-A-Line's my favorite. There's a couple others I can mention, like Barrel of Fun, Lot of Fun. They're wonderful 6-card games. They differ a little than the Lite-A-Line. Lite-A-Line is just a game that I played growing up, and I think it's one of the better 6-card games from 1961. Simple paint job. Just a couple colors here, yellow and blue. Not like Coney Island. Coney Island had the roller coaster and the tents on the cabinet, but the Lite-A-Line was a little simpler. But it's just a great player. So I hope you get to learn a little something about the Bally 6-card Bingo Pinball Machine here. They also put this metal reel on in 1961 and put metal legs in 61. A lot of the games came, like Coney Island, with wood reels and wooden legs. So things were changing a little bit 10 years later from Bally with their bingo pinball machines. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video again, like I said, and you learned something. And maybe it'll entice you to perhaps trying to think about playing one of these games if you ever see it, or purchasing one. They're very, very inexpensive to purchase, and they're just a different breed than a pinball flipper game. Bally is, I mean, these bingos are a little more sophisticated. You have to think a little more, and the gameplay is very intense and quiet. It's just you and the ball coming down this play field with 25 holes. You have to be able to steer the ball into the correct hole for payout. Takes a little while to learn how to play it, literally, and make numbers, which is really nice. And I compare the bingo pinballs to the flipper games in a simple way. The flipper games are like playing checkers, because in checkers you're just jumping all around and not thinking a whole lot, and bingo pinballs are like playing chess. Basically, the player really needs to think and be focused and concentrate and build up a game and pay out and everything like that, and it's a totally different play from a flipper game. Alright, so I'm going to end this video, and we'll see you next time with, we're going to take the glass off, the playfield glass, and we're going to manually play the game and show you some payouts and things like that. All right, till next time, see you later.